Hello, good day, guys. My name is Nick, technical analyst with SuperForex. Today, we shall be looking at the technical analysis on the currency pair USD CAD. And first, we'll be talking about fundamentals before we move right down to technicals, which is purely what we're going to be seeing on the chart. We have seen that the USD CAD retakes a 1.340 meter modest USD strength. Upside potential seems limited. USD CAD retains positive traction on Thursday amid the emergence of some USD buying and bets for an imminent pause in the Fed's rate hiking cycle to cap the upside for the buck. An uptick in oil prices might further contribute to keeping a lead on further gains for the peer, while we can see that the USD CAD peer builds on the overnight modest bounce from the 1.3335 area and gains some follow-through traction through the first half of trading on Thursday. Now, the peer maintains its B tone heading into the European session and climbs to a fresh daily high just above the 1.3400 round figure mark in the last hour. Now, the US dollar is back in demand and climbs back closer to the top end of its recent trading range witnessed over the past week, and which in turn is seen as a key factor lending some support to the USD CAD pair in the absence of a fresh fundamental trigger, while the intraday USD uptick runs the risk of fizzling out rather quickly amid growing acceptance that the Federal Reserve is nearing the end of its rate hiking cycles. Now, looking at this on a technical level, the market expectations are reaffirmed by the release of the latest US CPI report on Wednesday, which further pointed to signs of an easing of inflationary pressures, while this, along with concerns about the US debt ceiling, drags the US Treasury bond yields lower and might hold back the USD bulls from placing aggressive bets. Apart from this, a modest uptick in oil prices could underpin the commodity-linked loonie and cap the upside for the USD CAD pair. USD CAD pair has formed a near-term bottom and positioning for an extension of the recent recovery from around the 1.300 round figure mark on 2-month low touched on April 14th. Now we have our today's last price to be at 1.3394. Today daily change 0.0022 and a daily change of 0.16%. Today's daily open is at 1.3372, of course, and we have our daily SMA 1.3487, 1.3572, SMA 50, daily SMA 100 to be 1.3516, and daily SMA 200 to be 1.3454 respectively. So making an entry of this, we are looking out for more higher input following the much expected USD news. So we are looking at around 115 pips from the IV point, which is good money. And that's our technical analysis on today's currency pair USD CAD. Now let's move over to the stock markets. Hello, welcome back, guys. And on today's stock markets, we'll be having a look in American Express. And headlining, we're seeing that the Gilead Sciences and this US oil giant on CNBC's final trades. And this has been having a somewhat good play, in a defensive, steady growth play, which says it is cheap. But Gilead Sciences reported Q1 FY23 sales decreased 4% year-on-year to $6.35 billion likely. Now, this, of course, Jason Sniper for DC Capital Advisors said he likes the American Express company. The stock has been a little volatile over the last few weeks, following a downbeat quarterly earnings, but volume was up about 16%. Now, American Express reported Q1 revenue growth of 22% year-on-year to $14 billion, exceeding the consensus of $14.03 billion. EPS of $2.40 missed the consensus of $2.65. Stefano Link of Hightower said Chevron Corporation is down 15% from its high level, while Chevron has reported first quarter FY23 sales of $50.79 billion, a decline of $6.6 billion year over year. So what do we expect for this on a technical level? We are getting closer. Rather, we have seen the nearness of this to the newest recent support at 147.34, and we are hoping for retracement back to complete a double shoulder with head pattern at 154.91, which is about 63 pips thereabout from that entry point. So if we were to make our entry to this point, we're looking at a first touch of 63 pips, then a TP2 most likely to be at 161.22, which is at about 126 pips from the entry point, of course, which is good money. And that's our technical analysis on today's stock market, American Express. I remain your host, Nick. Bye for now.